How's it going, guys? PythonSelkan here. Now, today's video is one we never actually thought we had to make, but it's really crazy how false information spreads in today's day and age. A number of our viewers have brought to our attention that throughout these past years, some Metal Gear fans have been confusing us as the creators of the MGS0 theory, also known as the Death Stranding is Metal Gear Solid Zero theory. Guys, we never were the creators of this theory, nor did we ever talk about it on our channel. As you can see, this particular theory was created by a different YouTuber, known as the Tomb Portable. The reason some people may have confused his theory with our content is due to the text form of his videos being made somewhat similar to our previous style of analysis videos, all the way to how he named his videos, cinematic analysis, which as most of you may know is a genre we created back in 2013 with this same title. Now, we do not know who the Tomb Portable is, but what we can say is that he did get in touch about a possible collaboration years ago, which we had to decline, simply because we never agreed with his MGS0 theory. Having said that, we of course still respected his work in a professional way. Different ideologies don't mean we have to attack his work, or try to debunk his theories, like some other YouTubers try doing. We could have, but we did not. Everyone is free to theorize whatever and however they like. It's what makes the hype for a game more entertaining. So why ruin the fun? But then again, we do not expect to be confused as the creators of someone else's theories. Fans can choose to agree or disagree, but as viewers, it's always best to identify who the uploader of a particular theory is, rather than spreading misinformation about other YouTubers. At the time, we as PythonSelkan were in the process of shifting into complete voiceover productions, something which definitely helped distinguish our content from other people's theories. Such as in this particular case, with the Death Stranding is MGS0 theory, and other theories we never created, yet were mistakenly accused of, such as the recent Blue Box Abandoned theory, or the Chico is Quiet theory, all of which are theories we personally never agreed with, let alone being the ones to create them. Those who've been following us for years may know that all our theories are backed up with the deepest lore one can find, and love them or hate them, most of our theories actually did turn out to be true, or came much closer to the truth than anyone would have imagined years before release, such as MGS5's protagonist being a brainwashed body double, Big Boss returning in MGS4, as well as the major plot twist in God of War Ragnarok, which we predicted with just one trailer. All of our theories are written from a possible storytelling perspective, and if they don't turn out to be true, then that's because the writers chose a different path for their story, and there's nothing wrong with that. Our only take on Death Stranding was that it could include certain connections to Kojima's Silent Hills project, mostly due to the fact that PT was secretly a Sony exclusive that nobody knew about, thanks to an unused Sony title card that was data mined from the demo's files, and the fact that Kojima location scouted in Iceland when he was still working on PT in 2014, using quotes from Silent Hill in his tweets, and Iceland being the place he later said to have specifically sought for the post-apocalyptic setting of Death Stranding. And just like PT, Death Stranding turned out to be a Sony exclusive, features the same protagonist, and revolved entirely around the post-apocalyptic setting based on Iceland, the very same place Kojima location scouted in 2014 during his time working on PT, not to mention plenty of parallel themes and connections, such as our discovery of the words umbilical cord being heard in one of PT's alternate dimensions,
an umbilical cord they had in the garage,
the protagonist dying and returning to life as a repatriate, among many other possible connections. We introduced our SHDS theory right after the first Death Stranding trailer in 2016, and since then, we were glad to see other YouTubers and gaming websites to be on the same page with us, by talking about our theory on their own channels in later years, also resulting on the production of a short film based on our Silent Hills Death Stranding theory. When it comes to Death Stranding, the connections we featured on our channel were all based on PT and Silent Hill, so we definitely never said Death Stranding is an entire Metal Gear Solid game in disguise, or anything of the sort. Now, to make this clear, we're not distancing ourselves from the MGS0 theory just because it did not come to fruition, because even if that particular theory was true, we'd still let everyone know it wasn't ours, since right or wrong, no one should ever take credit for other people's work. Having said that, it's now been years since the Tomb Portable's MGS0 theory, but since people are still falsely accusing us of his debunked theory, we decided to make this video to clear any misinformation. So once again guys, we were never involved in the MGS0 theory, nor the Chico is Quiet theory, and neither the Blue Box Abandoned theory. These were all made by different content creators, and we'd appreciate if our community could spread the word about this whenever this false information is seen online. We're flattered that our name keeps appearing out there whenever there's a big theory, but just because a particular theory becomes popular doesn't mean it's PythonSelkan. So please, those who are still unaware of the truth, do yourselves and others a favor, and when you're watching a theory, take a look at who's uploading it before jumping to any conclusions. The internet has as much advantages as it has disadvantages, and we're sure no one enjoys having misinformation spread about them like it was nothing. Not even Hideo Kojima himself, who went through a difficult time last year after being falsely identified as the assassin of Shinzo Abe, with Kojima becoming a victim of a serious case of misinformation that started out as a bad joke by someone on the internet, with Hideo's pictures ending up being shared by politicians and also featured by news outlets, leading Kojima Productions to release an official statement about the situation. Having said that, we apologize for not providing the content you usually expect from our channel today, but we promise to make it up to you in the next one. Meanwhile, if you're up for some of the most exciting and in-depth theories you can ever find for your favorite games and movies, then be sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until we meet again, PythonSelkan out.